We back.
I think we need like an intro.
What you mean?
We need coming to the stage. I don't know. We need an intro.
We'll hype it up.
We need something.
Listen, we back, man.
Back.
We back. Ain't nobody doing all that.
Missing.
You always got to complain. You don't want to come off no money, man.
Don't extort me.
Nah, I'm tired of it, man.
Don't extort me.
Listen, let's get into it. How was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was so
before you
dope.
gross me out, because I know where you went, and I don't want to, you get real nasty when you start talking about them dudes. You do.
That's your brain.
All right.
Not my fault.
How was your weekend, Shawnee? Who did you go see? What did you go do?
My brain. Pause.
Yeah, ooh, that was sick.
Wow.
That was sick.
My weekend was awesome. I went to see New Edition. And Tony Braxton and Boyz II Men.
Okay.
In D.C.
Who was the best? Who had the best show?
It ain't the best. They did it together.
I know, but who performed the best?
No, they did it together, like literally. Like Boyz II Men helped Tony Braxton sing one of her songs, and he helped BBD sing one of their songs. So they literally put it all together. It was.
You want to be politically correct.
No, it was a dope setup.
In hopes that what you gonna meet with them?
No, it wasn't separate sets. That's what made it so dope because nobody did that.
Okay.
And Bobby Brown's vocals was on point.
I don't believe it.
No, they were on point.
Did he bust any moves?
He did. He did a little one.
He ain't do it if it is the love though. He left the stage when that happened.
No, he did what he could. Okay, he did what he could, and that's all we ask of him.
All right. Is he losing some weight? Is he looking like?
Or
he still look like TD Jakes. How you looking?
I'm not gonna allow you to do that.
I just want to know how you look on stage.
I'm not gonna.
Was he out
of
breath? Or was he?
We're not gonna do that. He did an amazing job.
How was Ronnie? You nasty.
Ronnie was just twinkle toes, just glided, floated across the stage as he does.
Word.
Yeah.
I don't think his wife would appreciate the way you have this effect.
We're sister wives. Thank you.
No, okay.
But he did awesome.
You're nasty.
And then I had a birthday brunch at Park on 14th.
Yo, how long you been celebrating your birthday?
Next week is the finale.
Do you want to tell the people?
Oh, no, this week is the finale.
Do you want to tell the people what happened at the end of this shindig that...
No. We're not going to... No.
Huh? At your party?
No.
You want to tell how the night ended?
It wasn't a party. It was a love gathering.
Yeah, I'm saying, do you want to tell people how the night ended?
No, I don't.
Nah?
No.
You got nothing to say?
Nope. It was fun.
All right.
We had a great time.
Cool.
So this week is the finale. Pisces season is almost over. I'm going to Memphis.
Yo, you doing a lot of traveling.
First of all, it's my birthday.
Where's your pod money?
You have my pod money.
I have receipts. Yo.
I have receipts. You extortionist.
I don't have you. I don't.
You're an extortionist.
I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out how you doing. So you always claiming, it's tight, Ty. I can't even do nothing this week, Ty. It's tight. And then you going to Memphis. You just went to go see Tony Braxton and New Edition. You doing a lot.
Pre-planned, okay? Pre-planned.
It's cool, though. You know
Pre-planned.
what I mean? Cool.
How was your weekend, Todd?
It was great, man. It was great.
What did you do?
I just chilled out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying the married life.
Are you?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm newlywed. So it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting, adapted to the whole, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So it's been cool, man.
That's good.
Yeah, it's cool. Not too much. I'm shopping less. You know what I'm saying? I'm being more responsible. I told you, 2026, I'm being more responsible.
Amen.
You feel me? I did do some shopping, but not as much. I ain't doing it like how I used to. Going out spending, crazy. I've been very, very frugal.
You bought sneakers?
No sneakers.
A jersey?
No jerseys. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm more grown man clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm growing up, man.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, life is good, man. Life is good. How was your weekend over there, Maddie? I ain't seen you in a long time.
My weekend was great. I had a good time. I just relaxed and spent time with my man.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You sound like you got love bug over there. Everybody, you got love bug?
Yeah.
Or love bugs?
I love a love bug.
Bug?
Yes.
Okay.
G.
No plural?
No plural.
All right, cool. I ain't gonna get you in trouble. You know I know you, right? I'm saying. We gonna let it go though. All right, let's get into these topics, man. First and foremost, they letting your boy out early. I heard.
Who
Diddy.
said that? I didn't see anything about that.
Man, yeah, they
Where'd you see that information?
Well, I seen it a couple, like when we supposed to film last week. You know, things happened, but yeah, I seen it last week. They moving this time up to get out there, a earlier release. So he's still not getting out till 2028, but it's earlier though than
2028.
Yeah, it's 2028. Yeah.
That nigga really
Still,
in jail.
but listen though, look how long. Yo, I didn't realize Kels was in as long as he been in there, man.
How long he been in
6
there?
years.
He has?
Yes.
They real inmates.
Yeah, man. It's, you know. Now let me ask you this: Do you think Kels did enough time, or you think he still need to do more time? How
He
you
need
feel
to do
about
his
it?
sentence.
You think he need to do all 30?
He got sentenced to 30 years.
Yeah, you dirty. You
He
think
got sentenced 30 years?
30 of them things.
Yeah, because kids was involved. So, yeah.
But you think it's fair that Diddy getting out in 2028 and Kels got to sit there?
Diddy was just nasty. He was nasty with adults. Kels had
I'm not doing
children
it with you.
involved.
It was children with Diddy too, but I'm not doing
It was children with Diddy too?
Yes.
That's what he got convicted of?
No, he didn't get convicted of hardly anything that he should have got convicted of. But Justin Bieber's rump and Usher's rump says otherwise.
Oh,
He anal raped him, Shawnee.
who said so?
Listen.
When did they say that? When
Listen.
did they come out of their mouth and
Did you
say
see
yes?
Gene Dill's when Gene Dill did the interview, the bodyguard, he used to bodyguard Puff, and he said that he seen the actual the doctor's forms or whatever the case may be, and Usher mother said that
That's HIPAA violation, and he didn't.
I
see
heard
nothing.
that Usher, they said he was bleeding from the anal.
I don't believe it.
I'm just telling you what they said, man. But we ain't gonna do it. I just wanted to know if you knew that he was getting out early.
I didn't.
And how do you felt about it?
I
Him
think he
getting an early
should.
release.
I think he should be
I
there
think he
for
should
his
do more
sentence.
time. I told you, I think he need the death penalty, but that's just me.
I think he should be there for his sentence, and so should R. Kelly.
All right, cool. All right. Now, I am a conspiracy theorist. I am.
We know.
Facts. But I do think some conspiracy theories are a little ridiculous. Like I just heard one yesterday. It was hilarious.
Was it conspiracy theory or was it like AI?
This was conspiracy theory.
Okay.
So I watched this dude on Instagram. I think I sent you a couple of his videos. His name is Expensive Talk. Mm-hmm. All right, so he did one yesterday. He said that it was an actor. I think it was a child actor at the time. He was on the Ellen DeGeneres show at the time, and he said after this, he said the interview went good. He said after the interview, he walked by Ellen's dressing room and was like cracked a little bit. He looked in. This is so ridiculous. Now, do you believe in aliens?
Mm-hmm. I don't believe they're aliens.
Do you believe in reptilians? Like the reptilians?
No, I believe that there's another like species. I won't call them aliens, but I think it can't be just us.
Okay, all right. We're going to get into this in a minute. But listen, so he said he walked by her dressing room, peeked in. He said he saw Ellen detach her jaw and put a whole rotisserie chicken. A whole rotisserie chicken in her mouth and eat it.
Why did you even watch it?
Hold on. And then,
you watched it in its entirety, too.
No, because it was ridiculous. It was hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying? But see, my father, he calls me, I am a conspiracy. I don't even want to say a conspiracy, because some conspiracies I don't really believe in. They are conspiracies. I think that they are. Like that's totally ridiculous. I don't believe in aliens. Because here's the thing,
So you think
Shawny.
it's just us?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you why.
You think it's just us?
It's just us.
Why is it just us?
All right, make this make sense. We've been seeing UFOs for how long, Shawny? How long is it?
Why does it necessarily have to be a UFO?
Okay, this is my thing.
It don't have to be a spaceship.
We are
like the cartoon characters and everything that you think that they are. They're
cool.
not.
However they are, where they at?
Living their best lives amongst
Why
us.
they ain't never hollered at us or nothing like that?
They're amongst us, probably.
They just amongst us chilling.
We don't know.
They look like us?
Probably not. Probably.
So you
probably
so
or probably
all these
not.
years, you don't think they ever? We weren't gonna get. There's no pictures, especially the way camera phones is. It's not one picture of one of these beings that you claim.
What if they take on the shape of what we look like?
Stop it, Shawny. Stop it.
Like it's possible. It is not just us here. I refuse to believe that.
Why?
Because it's not just us.
Why haven't you
There's
run into
a
one
whole
yet?
galaxy of shit.
Who says? I don't believe in outer space, Shawny.
What?
I don't believe in outer space. I don't believe we ever listen. I don't want to go too deep because we'll be here all episode.
We can do it.
Listen, I don't believe we ever left Earth. I don't believe we can. I believe God created the firmament, and I don't believe we ever cracked the firmament. That's my belief.
So you don't think that
No, I don't.
Armstrong went to the moon?
Nope.
I don't believe that either.
Did you see the contraption that they said made it to the moon?
I don't believe.
And we ain't never went back though.
Is it Armstrong who went?
Hold on. This is my thing.
I can't remember.
They
his
said
name.
what, 1964?
Yeah, I don't believe that picture.
Why haven't we been back?
I don't believe that picture. But there is a whole galaxy out there.
Says who, Shawnee?
Says my science class at Campus West.
Exactly. You've been fed to
First of all, we looked in telescopes and
saw what, Shawnee?
Stars and
stars.
Did you ever go to the planetarium? You never been to the planetarium?
Let me give you a theory, Shawnee. Okay, I don't believe the sun is all those millions of miles away that they say the moon that the sun is, right? Because why is the fact that we can see the sun and the moon the exact same way with our eyes and see the sun come up at the same time, the moon come up at the same time? I believe they're in the firmament with us. I believe the stars are in the firmament with us. I believe the sun is in the I don't believe this stuff is as far as they say it is. I don't believe it. I don't believe and if we did go to the moon, it's because it's in the firmament with us. I don't believe in all these other galaxies and
You don't think there's other planets?
The Bible says God created and separated the waters from above, the waters below, right? I don't believe. What's the blue stuff in the sky? What's that blue stuff in the sky? Why is the sky blue? Why? What is it? What is it?
It just happens.
You got clouds. What's the blue stuff?
I got an answer
Yo,
for that.
listen.
No,
What's the blue
really
stuff?
got an answer for that.
What is it? What's the blue
I learned
stuff?
It's just the color of the sky when it's clear. But
okay.
I have an answer for that.
Go ahead.
Like a scientific answer.
Give me the answer, son.
I don't have it right now, but I remember. No, I remember being taught that.
I just want to know what it is.
Because we learned that, and we learned each of the clouds, what the cumulus and all of those clouds. We learned the clouds, and we learned.
All right, scientists, riddle me this. You and Maddie can jump in. Listen to this. If the moon, they say the sun is what, millions of miles away, right?
Okay.
And the moon is like the closest, but they say that there's other planets that are closer than the sun, right? So why can't we see those with the naked eye in the sky? Why can't we just look them and see those? Why we keep seeing the sun and the moon? Why we don't see nothing else but the stars and the sun and the moon? Why those the only two things we see?
Because they're smaller.
Shut up, Johnny.
They're smaller. And we can see
We've been fed BS, man. We've been lied to.
Because they're bigger.
Listen, I found out that one of my heroes, he molests and rapes people.
What does that have to do with the
I'm just saying, we've been lied to. R. Kelly was one of my favorite. What was R. Kelly doing? He was peeing on teenagers and cheerleaders and stuff.
What's the correlation between R. Kelly and the planets?
I have been lied to my whole life about certain things. We've been made to just be fed things and say, okay, this is and then find out what the real is.
You're just not fed science.
Shawnee.
That's the whole reason for a hypothesis.
You just said yourself you don't think we went to the moon.
Guess.
Why you don't think we went to the moon? Why you don't think so? Because you know it's a crack of BS.
No, I don't think we went to the moon because
Did you see that ship that they said made it to the moon? Did you see that ship?
Not only the ship, but
it had aluminum foil on it.
Yeah,
they said that made it to the moon.
They showed
come on, son.
Like
it had aluminum
they
foil
showed
on
like
it.
shadows and
Maddie,
all kind
it had aluminum foil on the
fake
spaceship.
rocks and all kind of stuff. So
get out of here,
I don't believe we went to the moon.
No, I don't either. I don't believe we ever been out. I don't believe we left here, man. Listen, and I'm about to get deep. Now they say they've been trying to, you got Elon Musk. He's been shooting stuff up in the sky. They've been trying their hardest to leave Earth because they believe, the elites and everything think, it's coming to an end, right? So they try and leave Earth, right? So this is my thing. If they really thought we could leave here, why are the elites building those underground bunkers and spending millions of dollars like Mark Zuckerberg and Rick
bunkers?
Ross? They're making underground bunkers.
Yeah.
If they thought we could leave Earth, why are they making bunkers here? If they think we can leave.
We can leave, but survival up there will probably be a lot harder than living underground.
I believe they know we can't. That's why they're trying to do everything they
survival up
can.
there with like they float. They can't even pee right up there.
My point exactly, Sean. We never been there, man. We never left. They said, yo, remember that.
So how do you explain to people stuck in space?
I don't believe they're stuck in space. It's a lot.
They was stuck.
It's a crock of BS. Listen, I'm gonna tell you
Did
this.
they ever come home?
Listen what they said too. Remember when we was young in grammar school and that what was it, the Challenger that went up and it blew up? And they said the people, don't you know they found all the people?
I seen that.
They found all the people still alive.
I seen that.
Maddie,
I did
all
see
of them
that.
are still alive with the same names.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo, listen, y'all not slick. Y'all been lying to us and playing with us.
I seen that. And I seen their faces and everything. I was like, wow.
Yeah, they the same niggas.
That happened on my mother's birthday, January 28th. I remember it clear.
Man. We've been lied to. All right, I don't want to stick there because like I said, we could be there all episode. I'm gonna go here.
Where?
To your favorite community. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, EJ, me and you talked a little bit about this. So EJ
What?
Johnson.
Okay.
Magic Johnson's
Yes.
son. Or daughter or whatever. What is daughter, son? Okay, son, daughter.
No,
okay.
daughter.
Daughter, son.
No, don't do that.
Him, he.
Say it right.
All right, cool. Him,
say his daughter.
her. Whatever.
Just say
his
EJ
daughter.
then.
All right.
Just say EJ.
Ejillian. Or whatever his name is. Whatever.
Not
her
he.
name is. Okay.
Just say EJ.
He only dates. Now this is what's pissing me off right here.
Why?
He only dates straight men. How is the man straight if he dating that?
Because
First and foremost,
this is how I'm going to give you an explanation
I
of
got
how.
to give people a visual for those who don't know what EJ look like.
What?
He about 7 foot,
Okay.
size 20 shoe, with his swimmy probably longer than the man he dating. Pause. How are you straight if you dating that?
This is how. So
it has nothing a female has. Size 20 shoe.
Is you gonna let me
7 feet? Look like magic with a perm. What we doing here, man? Come on, give it. You gonna find one? You gonna find
I'm
a
not
twisted
gonna
way
find
to make
anything.
it right?
So
Go
first
ahead.
of all, they say that if a trans person, if they say that I'm a trans woman, then they're a woman. So when a straight guy dates that trans woman,
how is he straight? Is my point.
Because it's a trans woman.
That's a woman?
Yes.
It has no breast.
Hold on.
It has no
technically, breast doesn't make you a woman.
Does a penis make you a woman?
No, a trans woman.
I'm confused. Maddie, you a female.
But a trans
Maddie's
woman.
a female. Y'all don't have penises, do y'all?
We're female, yes.
Y'all don't have penises,
we're
right?
We're females, but when you say woman and man, that's different. We're females,
Do
yes.
you see how stupid this comes?
We're females.
But did you see how confusing this is? Just dumb. It's just dumb.
Because you're instantly going to sex. You're going to sex. You're going to
I'm not. I'm going to
you're going to
I'm
sex.
just going to science, like you just said.
Yeah.
Scientists.
So you know what cis means? Cis means same in scientific terms.
Okay, give it to me. All right. Pause. That was crazy. But go ahead.
So cis will be like,
I apologize.
They say that I'm a cis female because I was born a female. And trans means opposite of. So that's where they came up with that name.
If it has a penis, it's a man. If it has a vajayjay, it's a woman. What are we talking about here?
It's a male female.
Yo, this is why I don't like doing this pod with you, because you're trying to make this make some kind of sense, and you know it doesn't.
It's a male female, born female, and that's chromosomal, right? XX and XY.
I'm gonna talk to Maddie because you're about to piss
male
me
female.
off. You purposely do this every. You said in 2026 we was gonna have a better relationship on this pod.
Because your mind is so closed, like you don't have to agree with it.
Maddie, can I get some?
You don't have to agree with it.
Does it make sense to you, Maddie? Does this make any kind of sense to you?
You don't have to agree with it.
This makes sense?
It does make sense. I think that trans women, people who consider themselves as trans women, consider themselves as actual women.
Yes.
So that's why they're saying that they only date straight men. Because
but don't they need to have the whole transition?
That doesn't make you a woman.
So my perspective is that it's also a mental thing, right? So they're also not looking at another person as like another, like they're just looking at themselves as a woman and they're looking at the other person as a man. So they're not thinking that it's, homosexual or anything. They're looking as if they're straight.
Okay.
I can see what you're saying, though.
So
I see what you say, like the
no,
say.
because you guys are pissing me
and
off.
You don't
Both
have
of
to
you guys
agree
are
with
pissing
it,
me
but
off.
that's just what it is.
Because you're telling me that just if a man comes in here with a full beard, nothing feminine about it, it just says I'm a woman.
So femininity makes you a woman?
No, having a vagina does, and being able to give birth does. And being able
that makes
to produce,
you a female.
But being able to produce breast milk when you're...
That's a female.
I'm just saying. So he's saying he's a woman. How is he a woman with a penis?
He's a woman. You're saying
how?
You're mixing up
he
female.
Doesn't have eggs. How? He has
females do that.
Yo.
So I'm going to say this too. So because you have to look at it at both perspectives too. So you're speaking from I'm
just speaking of.
But no. So you're speaking from a woman who has a genital of a penis. But there's also situations where there are men who have, well, they're considered women as well, but trans men who have a genital vagina. So there's two sides to it. Mm-hmm. So do you look at it the same way?
If a dude is saying he's a female,
but he has a vagina,
he has a vagina.
Yes, he's still considered a trans woman.
They have reassignment surgery,
and sometimes they're born that way.
What, they decide to. Now I've heard of like people being born with like both joints.
Yeah, so they decide, which gender they want to be.
Oh, okay.
So trans is when they choose to go aside from the gender that they were born with, and cis is when they choose to stay the same.
If a guy has a straight swammy, no breast, no nothing, and he just says he's a woman, we gotta say that he's a woman because he feels like he's a woman. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, it's past just physical.
It's just how I feel.
It's past just the physical attributes. It's a whole bunch of other things.
So if I woke up and said I'm a white man today, I'm a white man?
See, now you're going too
far. No, I'm not. I'm being real. If I woke up tomorrow and said, "Yo, I'm not black anymore. I'm Caucasian. I'm a Caucasian man."
So there are white.
If I get pulled over by the cops and I tell them I'm Caucasian, I'm not black.
Rachel Dolezal or whatever her name is said she was a black lady.
There are white men that say that they're black. I know people who live in Buffalo who consider themselves a person of color and they're white.
Would I be out of my mind if I said I'm Caucasian tomorrow? If I want to live my life as a Caucasian man.
People may look at you differently, but yeah, you can. So I think that's the biggest
thing.
So
what if I said, I'm not human. I'm a dog. But this is what's going on.
But it's people that identify. It has a name for that. People identify as animals.
Identify. So I think that's the bigger.
With it? You think it's cool?
It is not for me to agree or disagree.
This is a power we give our opinions. This is all opinion based.
That is my opinion.
So I think that's the bigger thing, right? Where people are obviously making it acceptable. It's becoming a thing where it is inclusive in the schools now and just inside everywhere. But whereas before it was kind of like that wasn't allowed. For me, that's not something that, I don't identify as a dog, as a tree. I identify as a woman. And if you took it spiritual based, like, no, it's not in the Bible. So if you're asking for that opinion, that's what you're saying, yes. But the way that it is projected now, it is accepted.
It is accepted.
Yes. Somebody keep calling my phone. I done pressed decline 19 times. They keep calling my phone. That's crazy.
It's accepted. Now, whether you accept it or not is a you preference. But it's there. It's not going anywhere. No matter how you try to pray it away out of somebody, it's there. So let them deal with how they want to deal with life, and you continue to be the best person you can for society. How about that?
You trying to scold me?
No, I'm just saying.
I would say take it to prayer.
Okay, listen.
Would you rather be sitting next to a good I'm gonna say person for lack of better terms that identifies as
Oh no! Keep
that
on.
identifies
I'm answering
as
this phone call because this person pissing me off.
No,
whoever it is
that identifies as whatever they want to versus a quote unquote man who is a ditty or a sick person. You would rather sit next to the kind person who identifies as whatever, right?
Shawnee, I love you.
Just be kind.
I am kind.
Just be kind.
Listen,
that's all.
and I want to say this.
Too much on
I have no issue with the LBGTQ
AI plus
alphabet. I have no problems, right? I
You
no
just
no, I
that's
didn't.
not a
No issue.
You didn't just that doesn't mean that. What you just
Okay,
said
cool,
meant
whatever.
you got a problem.
It's almost all the alphabet now. So I'm just saying. I just want to make sure I get all
Why
the
is
letters
that?
in.
Why is that concerning? Like,
It's
why
not.
are you so
Hold on.
bothered?
Because I'm going to stand up for my people right now, the heterosexuals.
And that-
Here we go. Hold on.
Why?
No. Listen. No. I think this is right here. Okay. This is all I'm saying. Being that anytime you speak against them in any kind of way, like if I say I don't want my son to be playing with other shrammies and balls and tickling testicles and stuff like that, that's considered like hate speech, kind of like. So what I'm saying is, I want a heterosexual day where I can be proud to love a JJ and love women and be heterosexual and be
You
proud
have
of
that
that
every day of your life.
No, I don't. Because when you stand for that, it's almost like you're a hater, or it's hate speech for me to spew that I love, like I want my kid to be heterosexual. There's something wrong with that. Somebody's gonna tell me, well, why should you should let him be whatever? No, I don't want that. I want him to be what I want him to be, and I want him to be what his dad is and what his mom was. I just want heterosexuality in my household.
But if he's not, then what?
Huh?
But if he's not, then what?
See, now you trying to get me. Because see, this is what's going to get them to turn on me. Why are you doing that?
I'm asking.
It's going to be a problem. I don't like it.
It's fine that you don't like it, but then what?
Then we going to have to figure something out. Because I can't have... I've said this before, and I'm not saying this to be mean. I just don't want to raise ball ticklers.
See, and that's where...
I don't.
That's where you go left, and that's where you're become disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Is this why? Why is it disrespectful? Because I don't want my son tickling balls.
How do you know your son is going to tickle balls just because he likes what he likes?
I just don't.
He might not tickle balls.
Stop saying that. Stop saying that, because you're almost trying to make me believe like you want me just to be my reality.
He might not tickle balls.
Stop saying that. He doesn't tickle balls. I know he doesn't.
But this is what I'm saying. Like
he doesn't tickle balls.
If he likes another man, it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to tickle balls.
You
he might not tickle balls. He might not even like tickling balls.
I don't want him to tickle balls. That's all I'm saying. I don't want him to tickle balls.
He might have no interest in tickling balls.
He doesn't. Stop saying. Stop playing with me.
I'm just saying.
He does not have any interest in tickling balls. Either one of my sons.
But even if he liked another male,
I don't want to have this conversation anymore.
It's okay.
It's not.
It is okay. It's okay. Is he a kind human?
He is kind.
Was he raised with respect?
And he likes women.
Then that's all you can ask for.
And he likes females.
But if he didn't,
and
so
he doesn't
what?
tickle balls. Stop it.
If he didn't, so what?
Listen, the only balls I want my sons playing with is Wilson and Spalding. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
They might not be interested in tickling balls with hair on them.
Yeah. See, this is gonna be a long podcast today. We only 28 minutes in. You're pissing me off already.
Because you're acting like it's something going to be wrong with them if they like a male. It's nothing wrong with them.
Yo, did I tell you to stop it?
You raised them kind. You raised them with respect.
You gonna keep it up, huh?
That's all you want.
You just think you can get away with anything because it's your birthday month?
You want your kids to be kind humans, successful in their own right, and happy in life.
Say it with me. Hard H.
That doesn't mean that they're going to be happy.
Say it with me. Heterosexual. I'm sorry, Shawnee. That's just what it is in the Robinson household.
And that's dumb.
So you would be cool if your son wanted to tickle balls?
If my son liked a male,
you would be cool.
I wouldn't care.
You don't love the fact that you just became a grandma and your son loves the JJ and everything is cool with him.
He loves it, and I'm happy about that.
He's a handsome guy. He loves females and he's living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He blessed you with a grandkid.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
So if he came home with Steve, he couldn't bless you with that. You'd be cool with him running up and
He can still have a baby just because he's with a man.
You're lying to me, Shawnee.
I'm not.
You're lying.
You
will be proud.
There's tons of same-sex couples.
All right, man,
Crazy.
See, you just.
You said he can't be a parent.
You love for me to jump off on islands by myself. You're not a good co-host or a sister. You're not.
You're saying
Don't
that
be
he
my
can't
sister off camera. Be my sister on here too. Don't have me jump off the island because you know damn well you would not be happy.
He can't be a parent because it's a same-sex couple. Is that what you're saying?
Where they getting the baby from? Where they getting the baby from?
How do babies get made?
I'm just saying where they get the baby from. Then they gonna raise the baby and confuse the baby because the baby gonna have two dads.
So the Brat and BB Judy gonna confuse their baby?
Yes.
How? That baby is living a lap of damn luxury.
All right, listen, hold on.
That baby is living a lap of luxury.
Okay, getting back to what I said before, because you love trying to spin me.
I'm not.
I want to stay on.
Am I making
course.
sense, Maddie?
No, you're making
Maddie,
no
am
sense.
I making
no,
sense?
I hate her. Do not.
Maddie,
do
am
not,
I making
Maddie,
sense?
Do not. Do not give her
I'm making sense, and you just got.
Okay,
you
here we
just
go
got
right
your
here.
head just so
Getting back to what I said.
one-sided. You're just so closed-minded.
Is it wrong? Why can't we have heterosexual?
Because you have that that's just like saying.
How is that every?
Why can't we? That's just like white people saying why we can't have White People Day. Because we have
Klans meetings and stuff.
That's this.
They got the Proud Boys and stuff.
That's the extreme. But just
Why can I be
just a regular
can
white
I be a
person,
heterosexual extremist?
That's dumb.
I can't go higher for my people.
You can.
So why can't I? Why is it extreme? Why is it stupid if I do it, but it's cool if they do it?
But they have their days because
what?
They had to make their lane like black people had to make their lane.
You comparing?
Yes.
I think that we're all black people, and then the LGBTQAI plus community. We're all minorities, so we're all the oppressed, groups.
Marginalized.
Hold on.
However,
hold on. You got a boyfriend, don't you?
I do. We are.
Because you're what?
Because I'm cute.
No. Because you're hetero. What?
I'm heterosexual.
All right.
But if she had a girlfriend, so what?
You got multiple. How many? You got a boyfriend? What you got? How many? I
have one.
We got one? Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I will say,
I know you right.
I'm on both sides, though. I'm on both sides, so I will say.
Yeah, I know you right.
I have one. I'm in love.
You in love? Well, which one? I mean, now how many? I go through it.
Just because you got married in 27 days, don't fucking come up here trying to talk about me now.
No, I'm just asking.
Don't do that. That's what we're not going to do.
You my sister. I just wanted to know what you was doing.
One. Only one.
Okay.
Jesus.
Can you say his name?
No.
Or no? Okay.
Everybody knows me, knows him.
Okay. All right.
Everybody might know him a little better than I do, but still.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
But if Maddie had a girlfriend, so what?
You cool with her putting you in that play, Maddie?
If I had a girlfriend,
tell her to
so
stop
what?
doing it. She just tried to do it with my son. I don't like it. Stop putting gayness on people. That you're using it as a weapon, and I don't like it.
It's not a weapon.
Stop doing it.
It's so what? As long as you raised him. What was you about to say, Maddie? What was your thought?
I was saying that I see both sides. Like, obviously, I'm on the side where I'm very understanding of the LGBTQAI plus community, but also I don't try to argue, and not that you're arguing with him, but just parents, if they have their own preference, like, we have to accept both. Like, he's a heterosexual parent. Okay. And he wants his kids to be heterosexual.
It's wrong for me to have heterosexual?
No, it's not wrong.
I don't think it's wrong. I just think it's about your delivery. It's not wrong though.
Because he always got jabs. If his delivery was just like, well, I would just prefer, my sons to just, like the opposite gender, then, cool.
Because I said ball tickling?
But you said yes!
So ball tickling made it bad?
Yes. Absolutely. Unequivocally, it made it bad.
All right, cool. So the ball tickling made that messed my delivery up.
Yes.
I don't want him tickling balls. So what? I said it. And I stand on it. And I ain't doubling back. I ain't doubling down, nigga. It is what it is. I don't want my sons doing this.
Why does your brain tell you that's what they do?
Because I just feel like that might happen.
And the fact that you're thinking about it and can visualize that says you might be a little curious.
Whoa. I'm about to tell all your boyfriends. I'm about to name all of them right now. You keep playing with me. You keep playing with me.
No, but seriously, like, why do they gotta tickle balls?
No, I just. You don't think no ball tickling going on And
So you want your son?
You don't think Diddy
you okay with your?
You
sons,
don't think Diddy?
You're cool with your son's teabagging ladies, but ball tickling is bad.
Stop. I'm Christian. Don't do that. I ain't with no teabagging or nothing. Stop it.
It's a heterosexual thing, right?
You're nasty, and that just proves it. That just proves.
I'm just saying.
Every episode you say something you do something nasty to show you where you at.
I do not.
You are just.
You the one who visualized boys tickling balls.
A couple weeks ago when we was taping, Maddie, I said, "Yo," I said, "Could you be in a relationship with with a nymphomaniac, right?" And I asked her, and she kind of she paused a little, and I said, "You want to know why you pausing? Because you're the nympho. Because you're the one. Because you're the one." And you didn't. If
it's heterosexual, would you be mad?
No, huh?
If it's a heterosexual nympho fest, would you be mad?
I don't want to know about it because you're my sister.
Well, don't ask me.
I'm about to throw up. Stop it.
Don't
the
ask
fact
me.
that you didn't deny it though. You didn't deny it. You kind of
I don't have to argue with foolishness.
All right. Moving along, dude. I sometimes I hate potting with you. Like real talk. Some days I enjoy it. But today I'm regretting it.
You problem again, beloved.
All right. Listen. Okay. Did you see the teacher that got beat up by the student? No, the teacher beat up the student. The student, I think he hit the teacher with a basketball. Mm-hmm. And then the teacher just
wowed out on him.
But the teacher, man, I ain't gonna hold you. He tried. Mm-hmm. But then at a certain point, the student was calling him, disrespecting him, cussing at him. It's like, at what point, because I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that be like, oh, no, he's a grown man. He shouldn't have beat up the boy. Yeah. But I think at what point, how do you feel? You think he deserved to get beat down like that? How do you feel?
I don't. I just think that I've seen countless videos of these disrespectful kids in these classrooms. Kids is wild, man. It's unacceptable. And I just think that when it gets to the point where you think you got to put your hand on one of these kids, just walk out. Just leave the classroom. I would rather leave these unruly brats unattended than to lose my career and go to jail possibly for assault.
I feel like this.
Call security, do something, just walk out. Just don't even engage. They can talk to themselves at that point. Just walk out because you already know what's gonna come.
I ain't gonna hold you. If I was a teacher and he hit me with a ball, I probably would have wigged out too, though.
Right, I know, but before it got to that point, mm-hmm. you gotta excuse yourself because you know it's coming. You're not necessarily getting hit with something, but the insults is coming. They just different.
Listen, Ty is a teacher, right? So a lot of times, I be on the phone with her. Sometimes, and she'll have the phone playing, and she just had the phone on, and I'll be listening to these kids is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about she'll have eight classes, and I'm talking about when we used to wig out, we used to wild out in school, but it was a different kind of we would wait for lunchtime, we'll talk crazy, whatever the case may be. We would not be cussing at teachers and cussing in front, we wasn't wigging out like that. They full on talking about getting head and wigging out in front of the female teachers though.
Yeah.
I'm at what point though do we gotta just, what's up with the parents, man?
And
but
then again, everybody always say, well, where's their parents? How was they raised? Blah blah blah. That could be it, but sometimes kids act a fool when the parents ain't around.
That's true.
So that's why you hear parents be like, my child would never.
They said, she told me, because she over there at Bennett in Middle Early, she said that it's been a fight for the last 30 days. It's been a fight every day. I'm it sound like y'all, it sound like Fair East Side.
They don't understand either, that the school to prison pipeline is a real thing. Right. They don't understand that the school to prison pipeline is a real thing. And at third grade, they estimate who's going to jail.
Yeah. I I was like, the one day I was just listening to the background noise when she had it. I was just like, yo, and it be the girls though. It be the dudes too, but the girls be wigging.
I was thinking about leaving higher ed and going to high school. I was thinking about doing
you think
that.
You can make an impact?
I don't know, but I just don't like what I be seeing. I just don't like it.
Have you changed from old school, Shawnee? Because you was breaking legs and arms and all kinds.
That
of
was outside.
I
got in trouble in school because I talked
so you
too
could
much.
deal with one of these females like spitting on you, and you be able to walk the other way. And you ain't gonna wake up. Could you take that? Could you take some water spit on your face or something like that, and be mature enough to walk away and handle it the proper way without smacking someone?
I think so because what?
You're lying. You know I know you're right.
What would make you as a 14-year-old
You be surprised.
dig that up from your gut and let it come through your esophagus and come out your mouth to land on me? Why would you think that was a good idea?
What would you do? Would you do the mature? Like you just trying to tell me how people need to be more mature and walk out the room?
If I took that position, I would have to be, because I made a conscious choice, knowing what I know.
So you just gonna take a napkin and wipe it and just walk out and go to the office and file a formal complaint, things of that nature. You're gonna go the proper rankings. That's what you're gonna do.
If I consciously,
yeah, you know I know you, right?
But if I consciously took the job that I think that I want, then I will have to consider alternate options. Okay. Yes, absolutely.
And you're not lying right now.
No.
Okay.
Because I will be consciously making that decision to do that.
Okay. Is this you right now? You're trying to lobby for the job and you want to say the right things on camera?
I don't have plans on leaving my job.
Okay.
Because I love my job and I love what I do.
I'm just making sure.
And work isn't work for me. I don't care about going to work.
I've
just been thinking about
listen, it's
stuff
just gonna
like
be
that.
whatever it's gonna be. I'm not taking no spit to the face. I'm not.
I know, but why?
Basketball.
Why are these kids so bad?
They nuts. Listen,
is it social media?
I told you I'm a
are
conspiracy theorist.
But why are these kids so bad?
I think it's in the chicken.
It might be down. That's why I don't eat it.
Clone Tyrone. I think it's in the chicken.
That's why I don't eat it no more. I'm telling you, I watched the documentary, and since that day, I haven't touched a piece of chicken.
This bugged me out. Do you know that? I didn't know this. You super smart. So you said, you are. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why you here. That's why I put up with you, because you are smart. All right. I didn't know that pork, beef, and chicken is banned in mad different countries.
A lot of
U.S. beef and meat and pork.
Yeah.
Why are they feeding it to us? Why are we eating it? Why are we eating stuff that's banned in other places? They can't eat it, but we're eating it daily.
They scrape pus off of beef and.
Yo, did you see what the McRib looked like without the sauce on it?
What was that? What was that?
Yo, I just want to. Where my camera at? If you eat a McRib, you are a sick. I can't trust. If you eat a McRib, if you eat McRibs, you are not to be. You're a savage. What have you ever eaten a McRib?
Never.
First and foremost, what would even make you think that's a rib? How could you get a rib that small on a patty with no bone?
That's a mold.
And
that's a mold.
It has the bone structure with no bone. And you're eating
it's a mold. Yeah, that's different. I don't know what that meat is.
Yo, listen, I gotta go
that's
here, man.
McMystery. That's McMystery meat.
Because this where I'm at with it all. They say, okay, so we got the pork, the beef. I already told you what I think the beef is.
Humans.
Yeah, that's what. Listen, before you order that go to McDonald's, you go to that drive-thru and you order that 1 through 6. Just know you might be eating a McEpstein. You might be eating a McEpstein kid. I'm just being honest with you. You probably are. But yo, just like they said, I peeped this too. When the CEO was talking about the new burger they was dropping from McDonald's, he didn't say burger. He said, "I can't wait for y'all to try our new product." They're not saying burger. He said product. Why? Why is it a product? Why isn't it
not a burger?
Why is it not a burger? Because it's not a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's McJabari. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you what it is. So I don't eat it. I peeped this too. I didn't know this. So Ty, and this was a while ago when I peeped this. She had went and bought like a real big screen TV. But when we was going through the screen TV, they was talking about like certain TVs was giving off cancer. They was telling you that in the description. Well, if you get this, and furniture, certain furniture you buy, she was trying to, couches, clothing.
Well,
why are they selling?
California has that. It's
They
called
gotta tell you.
it's H something, but it tells you like cancer risk on certain products and stuff.
Why are they doing this to us? Why are they doing this to us, man?
Because we're a capitalist society, and they want to make money.
I got to say this too. Like when my wife that passed away in 2020, Les. So when I used to go to her, doctor visits and stuff at Roswell, I was just noticing how many people was coming in with cancer. It was mind blowing how many people have cancer, man. And I'm like,
but let me tell you something. Do you find it strange that
go ahead.
People do all these like cancer fundraisers and everything like that? They ain't got no cure yet.
Exactly.
All this money. Susan G. Komen. And Susan G. Komen, you'll see her logo on shit that give you cancer.
Yeah. Did you
her logo on like the Newports.
Yo,
how?
did you watch What the Health?
I did.
Yo, listen, but you see how they all in cahoots?
Yeah.
The medicine, the fast food. It's just like this. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think. I know this is random. I told you I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't care how y'all feel. It's whatever. I don't think Magic Johnson ever had AIDS. I don't think he ever had AIDS.
It was just like a wake up call for like people.
I think he got paid. I think they paid him more to be the poster.
Yeah.
Because there's no way. And then he's a billionaire.
You know why I think he had it?
Why you think he had it?
Because there is a cure.
Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. Because Eazy-E caught AIDS on Monday and was dead on Wednesday. I just wonder what kind of AIDS he had.
Yeah. He had the Suge
Magic
Knight,
is
he had
healthier.
The Suge Knight AIDS.
Magic is healthier with AIDS.
Yeah.
I want the AIDS he got.
Did he have AIDS or did he have HIV?
I want the AIDS Magic got.
I think he had HIV though.
If AIDS makes your skin better, makes you become a billionaire, I want that AIDS.
I think he had HIV. I don't think he had AIDS. I think he had HIV.
You think he really had
Eazy-E had AIDS, I think. Full blown.
But he caught it on Monday and was dead on Wednesday, Shawnee.
Yeah.
And he had money, right?
He didn't have time to get the cure, I guess. I don't know. But I just believe that there is, I think for all of this stuff that's out.
I believe too.
I think that
we can't cure herpes. Niggas is still real talk. I just want to. We still got herpes.
I think there's cures.
Come on, son.
But they're not going to tell certain people that there's cures because the medicine they give you makes you sicker. It contradicts with some other medicine you take, and that contradicts with some other medicine you take. Now your liver is messed up, but then your kidneys get messed up because your liver messed up. Now you go blind. Now got osteoporosis.
I just saw
this. And it's just a big clusterfuck of stuff.
This was for weight loss, and like I said, I feel y'all taking that Ozempic out there, y'all wilding. Y'all are wilding taking that. But anyway, it was some commercial me and Ty was watching the other day, and it's crazy. They tell you it's gonna help your heartburn.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna cause.
But then, the side effects was like 1,000 of them.
It's gonna be your anal itching and all kinds of stuff.
And this one said anal leakage.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'd rather go with the heartburn.
Yeah,
for 200. Alex, give me the heartburn.
Yeah,
if my ass is gonna leak, stuff that we don't know what's gonna leak, I'll go with the heartburn.
Right.
I'm just saying, for me. I'll go with it.
I just don't like pharmaceuticals. I hate when I get prescribed medicine. Like, I will Google and find anything other than picking up that prescription from the pharmacy.
Do you trust doctors?
No.
I don't either.
So I go to a DO versus an MD.
Okay.
For that very reason. Okay. It's not even that I trust the DO, but the DO is more preventative and proactive rather than the MD being reactive to everything you have and want to throw some medication.
That's the problem I have. Every time you go to the doctor, they trying to make you leave with something.
Yeah. So
a new care package.
So the DO for me is more preventative.
Okay.
But I don't like medicine.
I think I want to go that route. Because I'm not.
I don't like taking medication.
I don't fool with. Every time I go, they're trying to make me leave with something.
Yeah, I don't like medication.
Nah. You trust doctors, Maddie? You rock with them?
No.
All right, yeah.
But I will tell you,
trust
like, I had this in Atlanta I was there for 20-something years. I had a Chinese doctor, best doctor on the planet. And he didn't prescribe me medication. Like, I literally took, like, teas and, like, all kind of, like, I'm dead serious.
with that, though.
But I never really got sick under his care.
Yo, I don't really see them die like that, though.
Yeah, I never got sick under his care.
Yo,
seriously.
that's what I'm saying. He was hitting you with mad herbal teas and stuff like that?
It was bags.
Yo, where's
stuff.
Dr. Wong at? Where you at?
Who's that?
Your doctor. You said Chinese, Dr. Wong. Where you at?
See what I mean? Like, this is where
I
it
just
goes
want to know where
up.
you at. Because I might want to rock with him.
That wasn't his name.
What was his name?
Never mind. Just go ahead.
Tell me what was his name?
Dr. Chen delivered my baby.
Dr. Chen?
And he delivered my
so
baby.
I was that far off of
No,
Wong?
Dr. Chen is a different doctor before I got the other doctor.
So
Dr. Chen,
I'm wrong with saying
listen,
Wong.
Dr. Chen delivered my baby, and he told me he told me I
You
was.
see that?
He
She
told me
gonna
I was.
say Chin.
Listen,
but I was,
that's his name. But he told me I
that
was
gonna
fat.
be my next name.
After I had my baby, he was
So
like, "You're fat." He was like, "You need to do some exercises and lose that." And it still looked like I'm pregnant with my son to this day because I didn't listen.
So you left him because he called you fat?
No, I left. I moved.
You moved. Okay.
So I left. I moved away.
And where is he at?
He probably is dead now. He's been around a long time.
Now, see, if I would have
He
said that,
delivered my sister,
Now, if I
like,
would have said
he's
that, if I
old.
would have said that,
He
been
was
something.
old then, so like he's probably
Yo, the stuff you
deceased
get
now.
away with, you say on the pod, is crazy compared to
No,
what I.
but that's
Nah, 'cause anytime
life.
I say something, I'm being funny and I'm throwing a shot, whatever.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Are you scared to talk about death with like your family, friends, and kids?
No, because it hit, you know how it hit me crazy, and I had a near death. I had a stroke. I mean, I could have been gone. So, no, I don't fear talking to them about death.
Because my friends think I'm crazy because like my obituary's written. I have a living will, dying will.
Oh yeah, you're nuts.
I have healthcare proxies.
You're off, yeah.
I have.
But I told you last episode
have,
when
like,
when I found out what the definition of insanity was. That's you.
That ain't it.
You're nuts.
That ain't it. But I don't want. My thing is, I don't want nobody making no decisions for me. This is what I want.
You got your plot and all of that already.
I want to be cremated.
Yo,
And let me tell you another thing.
anytime I think you can't go any lower with conversation,
like,
you take me right to hell.
I don't want,
every time.
I don't want my bones floating in water. You're paying all that money for a casket to be buried underwater just to live with worms and all that other stuff.
You're dead.
So
What
if
does
I'm
it matter?
If my shell is dust, if I'm going to turn
And
to
if you
dust,
believe in God, you're gonna rise. It doesn't.
my
doesn't
soul
matter.
is different. I'm talking about
I'm
my
just saying,
shell.
why does it even matter?
I'm talking about my shell.
If it's a whole. If
I
you have
don't
a
want
whole
my-
worm infestation,
I
what
don't-
does it matter? You're not in that body anymore.
Why is anybody going to spend $5,000 on a fucking casket for me for it to just be filled with worms?
Why are you cussing at me? Why are you getting so aggressive?
Sorry. My apologies, sir.
Yo, what's going on with you?
My apologies. But that's the reason. Like, I don't want nobody making no decisions for me. So this is what...
So you just want to be Freddy Krueger in this?
If
this
I
a
go
rap.
before my sister has to work. She can grieve later. She got to work.
Wow.
These are my... She knows everything.
Yo.
You want somebody else making decisions for you while they crying and, emotional, and you want somebody to do that?
I'm not here. I'm not here anymore to be concerned about.
But why do you want? Just say you got a whole lot of money. You want these people fighting over your bread for what? When you could have just said no, such and such is getting this. This person's getting this. This person's getting this. That's it.
All right, since you got it all laid out, what I'm getting? You got something will for me, or nah? You ain't got nothing for me. You ain't got nothing at all.
No additional posters.
Because the pod gonna have to keep going. You got to. You got
The pod has to keep going?
Pod got to keep going.
Yeah, well,
Nah, you ain't got nothing for me, huh? That's why I know your love ain't real. Your love is very conditional. I peeped
my
that.
love is not.
I peeped it.
But
I
to tell you
peeped
the
it.
truth, like nobody's getting anything except for my son and my granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's getting anything.
Okay.
Just them two.
Wow, you know people can hear you, right?
Yeah. That's the truth. I ain't even got shit to give for real.
I don't believe you. Because every week you're doing something new and
All my
extravagant.
grandkids getting something too, but yeah.
All right, let's transition to music. Now, we've talked about, by the way, tylermar.com. I have a new album out right now called Love. New one on the way, March 26th called Heartbreak. Okay. Nice commercial right there. All right, here we go.
I'm still trying to A&R one of them joints, so we'll see.
We good, fam. We good.
I bet you it's going to be your best body of work in life.
We good.
Give me a shot.
Can you be considered a great without a classic album?
Without a classic album, I
Can
say
you be
yes.
considered a... Of course you would. I ain't gonna lie, your takes make for a good pod because you every time I think you should say I say tomato, you're gonna say tomato every time. But go ahead, give me your thoughts on how you can still be a great without a classic album.
I say yes because a lot of these albums from start to finish aren't good.
That's true. That's true. Except for Love, by the way, on TylerMart.com. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so, you know.
Okay.
Like, I'll say, for example, Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. You know how much I love Chris Brown.
Yo, you always gonna go to him.
I love Chris Brown, right?
You know you too old for Chris, right?
Subjective. So...
You're disgusting.
So, I have all his albums. I don't play all his albums
because he doesn't have a classic. I love Chris too. Pause. Love his music. I think he's an all-time great entertainer.
He's a great entertainer, but he's a classic artist because he can still sell off his first two albums.
I won't argue that he has a lot of phenomenal music.
Right.
He doesn't have and that's what's weird for me. I don't understand that fact is because he makes such dope music at a high clip. Mm-hmm. I don't understand because I know he has crazy unreleased music.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm like, I wonder why he hasn't put together because I'm pretty sure he could. I just don't understand why he doesn't have that classic play from top to bottom album yet. It kind of mind-boggling to me.
Name one album, start to finish, no skips.
Confessions.
Name another one.
Any Heartbreak.
Any Heartbreak. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I could keep going.
Any Heartbreak.
Songs
for
in the
me?
Key of Life, Stevie Wonder. I could keep going.
Songs in the Key of Life.
I could keep going.
Any Heartbreak.
The first Joe album. Oh, I mean the second Joe album.
Yeah.
I could keep going.
So yeah, okay.
I keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to have a classic to me to be considered like
well, Chris Brown's first album.
Was good. It was good.
From top to bottom. I don't know if we were too
old. It was
old.
great. It was
I don't know if we were too old, probably.
What, to appreciate it?
Yeah.
Because he was
Because
he had mature
it's
content
a good
on it.
poppy, like it
was dope. Every Chris Brown doesn't. Now let me say this: Chris Brown doesn't have a whack album. He does not have one whack album. He just doesn't, to me, have a classic album.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorite artists, I think he's extraordinary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is no hate mail at all to
Yeah.
Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying when I think about a classic album, I can't say he has that one album. I'm just like, yo, that joint that's a classic.
Yeah.
I just don't think he has that.
Yeah.
Not saying that he won't.
Right.
I'm pretty. Because dude is still amazing, still making dope music. His might come later. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he has one right now. But everybody else, like I said, Usher has one. Michael Jackson has one. Tank doesn't have. No, I don't know.
Tank doesn't have one. I love him.
Sex, Love, and Pain was amazing, man.
Yeah, but not start to finish.
You don't think so?
Not start to finish. One or two.
Okay.
Not start
one
to
was
finish.
dope to me. That was my favorite Tank album.
Yeah, mine too.
I mean, it's close to a classic. It's close.
Not start to finish, but it's ooh.
Yeah, that's one of the ones. Yeah. Just for me to say you're a legend, that type of. Yeah. But see, I think Chris Brown is still gonna get legend because of what he does on stage, and he's had amazing singles, and he has an amazing career. Yeah. So I think he'll still be a legend. Still be a legend, but I just don't. He might be the only one I could probably give the legend joint to without a classic.
Yeah.
Everybody else, you need a classic. If you're not Chris Brown, you need a classic.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. So, okay. So we
so
go ahead.
did you can you vote for New Edition for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, please?
Did I or
Can you?
Can you?
I need everybody to vote for them.
Not a problem. That's my favorite. That's my favorite male R&B group of all time, for a fact.
So
It's
I
not
need
even
you
close.
to do it once we leave here. I need you to.
That's fine. That's fine. You just want to make sure.
Go to vote.rockhall.com and select New Edition and cast your ballot. Thank you.
Why? Because of Ronnie?
Because of the group.
Yeah, okay.
They
Because of Ronnie.
they deserve it.
All right. He's your favorite one in the group?
Is he my
or is it
favorite
Ralph?
person on the planet? Absolutely.
Why?
Because he's amazing.
What his wife like what you're saying? Or
We're
what you're
sister
thinking?
wives. It's fine.
Sister wives.
She's fine.
Oh, okay. You're sick. You're sister wives. Okay. Do you have sympathy for like actors, athletes, and who run through their money? Get all this money and they wind up broke. Do you have sympathy for them? I don't.
You don't? Of course you don't.
I don't. Not at all.
I do and I don't. I do because you don't know what you don't know. And coming from like the Pork and Bean projects in Miami, Florida, to having millions of dollars and not having a foundation of good financial management.
All right, let's go here.
then
Do you feel sorry for Floyd? Floyd is about to start fighting again.
He is?
Yes, because he's broke.
He's broke?
Yeah.
Who said he's broke?
It's all, you don't do your research, do you?
I
You
do.
your homework?
I do.
All right.
He's not.
Your boyfriend said
So this
50,
is-
first of all, 50 was the first one to shout it out.
Of course, 50 said that.
All right, but listen.
Floyd isn't
broke.
broke in our sense. Is broke.
No, he's
like
probably
I got,
not broke.
Like I got
He's
$5 to my name.
No, he's probably
His
not that broke.
expenses are high.
But this is my thing, carrying like $500,000 in a bag and
It's excessive.
buying 30, 50 cars. Why? Because this is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you tried to tell me, and like you told me, like at some point, it's all going. Things will slow down.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you gonna do when it slows down? Because you got to keep that lifestyle. If you're buying 7 houses
Mm-hmm.
at $3.5 million a clip, and you have to put furniture in them,
Mm-hmm.
you have to upkeep them.
You have to pay taxes. You have to do all the things.
You have 50 Lamborghinis and trucks and not.
That depreciate as soon as you drive off the lot.
You're buying jewelry. You have 100. You have 100. He had one watch that was $1.8 million. Why?
Watches are good resale. So
I'm pretty sure he has to sell them now.
Well, if he had to, like art and watches, like he could get money for those. But and gold, if he has gold or silver, he can get money
notice
for
that
that.
you don't hear Bill Gates.
Right.
Niggas, we
Yeah.
have these problems. Why do we have these
Right.
problems, man? And then this too. I can't let them get away with that. What you don't know is what you know, because we had too many examples of knowing. We have seen too many of our people in tax problems and financial
But
ruins,
seeing
seeing
it
other
and
athletes
actually-
go broke. You should say to yourself, "I don't want to be like that." At some point, you don't think so?
You know the best thing that Reebok did for Allen Iverson?
Was put that
Yes.
trust thing together for him?
Yes.
Yeah. They should do that for every.
Yes,
for
they
every
should, but why don't
because
they?
we're dumb. And we need that. We need you to say, no, nigger,
Yes.
you're not getting that money.
No, Todd, no.
Okay, sorry. Negro, my bad. Negro, is that cool? I made it through almost a whole episode without saying the N-word. And I'm doing a lot better. You ain't heard me say it
You're right.
in a while. All right. So I slipped up there. My bad. Nigga.
Okay,
All right. Not the ER. You have a
Right.
problem with the ER.
I do.
But I think it's an ER thing when you do stupid stuff like that. I think you're ER'd. Like Dwight Howard. I think that's stupid. Why are you waiting this long to have a drug problem, fam? What's going on?
That is wild.
Why? Why was she on? Why was
No,
she?
I don't. It's not this long. It's just long that people is believing it. Race has been saying that forever.
Why did she have that much cocaine on live like that? Why did she have a whole bag of cocaine?
Why did she even put that online?
Yeah, why? Why?
I don't like when people
Did
cry
she-
on camera like that, like stuff like that. I can't deal.
I feel
Or
like
when people be in the hospital and they take pictures of themselves.
it seemed like she
with
kind of
like
like
the IV in
it
their
seemed
arms
like
and
she was
stuff.
kind
I
of
don't
fake
like
crying
that.
so she could snort some of the cocaine and rub her nose with the cocaine. Because I seen like
Did you see that?
Yeah, people like she might have snorted some.
You think she's involved in that?
I don't know. I'm just.
Oh,
You know,
I just don't like. I don't like when people cry on camera.
I don't either.
And I don't like when people take pictures of themselves in the hospital with like the IVs or the thing in the nose, and they just like.
This my thing.
Pray for me.
This my thing. So, do you feel sorry for her in that predicament that she's in with Dwight?
No, because Royce has been saying it, and everybody wanted to call Royce crazy. So no, I don't. No,
I don't either.
Royce ain't never been crazy. She knew what she was.
You know what
about.
I don't like? This is what I don't like. I don't like this. Okay, you got women who want this lifestyle. They want to live this lifestyle, right? Mm-hmm. And there had to have been a time before you married this nigga. You were dating. Mm-hmm. You knew he had a booger sugar problem, right? But it's okay because you got the millions of dollars of lifestyle, you in the cars, you in this, that, and third. What happens is, I don't know, maybe he's starting to go upside your dome. I don't know, maybe he's cheating. I don't know, whatever the case may be. Now you're upset. Mm-hmm. Now you want to out him online. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
It's kind of like on the same vein in which we was talking about before, when the women like they weaponize the kids.
Yeah.
You know, all of that is just nasty work. I don't like it. This is my thing. You knew that nigga had. I said nigga. Mm-hmm. You knew he had a drug problem when you was dating him. Yeah. You didn't just find this out.
Right.
Stop it.
Right.
We don't feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. I don't.
Like I said,
sorry
Royce has been saying this, and everybody wanted to call her crazy and bitter and all of the things. Everything she said is coming to light.
I'm gonna ask you and Maddie this question. I don't want you guys getting in trouble. I know, Maddie, you have a boyfriend. We know. You said you have a boyfriend. You have a boyfriend, so cool. I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but I just want to ask y'all just
what?
Hypothetical. All right. Let's say you dating this guy. He's an amazing guy, right? Yeah. Good job, handsome guy. But he came over your house and his feet stink, right? He took his shoes off, his feet stink, and he has a little breath odor. And
I'm dating him?
You're dating him. I mean, he's awesome guy. Oh, I'm talking about awesome.
So I started dating him with halitosis?
No, you didn't. Maybe the one time when y'all first went on a couple days, he had some gum in his mouth. But then you started noticing, okay, this. Then when the first time he come over, you cooked dinner. He took his shoes off and his feet stink. And then on top of that, he has a little Holly in his game. Mm-hmm. Do you continue to date him with, or is it a wrap? Is it a wrap?
Those things can be fixed. Maybe it's a bad tooth.
Maybe it's some breath can't be fixed.
Maybe it's tonsil stones. Like, those things can be fixed.
I've smelled some breath that should be studied. I told you I had a friend. I told this nigga he need to suck the oil in the Glade plug-in. I've never smelled breath. Listen. I think I might have told the story. One day, me and Mac was in the car, and homeboy was like, "Yo, I'm gonna stay in the whip." Whatever. He was arguing with his girlfriend or whatever. We went in the mall. We came out, and Mac was like, "Yo." He said, "Yo," I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want to do that to him. No. He said, "Yo." He said, "Did you shit?" He asked, "Did he shit in the car?" Yo, that's how bad it's. So I don't like stuff like that. That's medical.
But that's like still, dead like, tonsil, because dead gums. Y'all good friends, did y'all tell him that? Like, you need to go get.
Mac asked him if he shit it in the car. Yes, we told him.
Did y'all say, bruh, your breath? Like, we gotta go to urgent care because something dead up in there.
We ain't go urgent care, but we said it and nothing's changed. And I have another friend. Breath is on the same level. So what I'm trying to say is certain people that just have this issue. Could you continue?
Do he smoke weed?
I don't know.
Because weed breath is awful.
Oh yeah, but that could be probably fixed with some gargle and a heavy brush.
It can be fixed. I'm just saying. So that's why I don't know if that's like a deal breaker if all the other things are top tier. But
10 dates, his breath stunk out of 8 dates.
Did I say something on day one?
Did you? I mean, you probably did. You ignorant. Okay. But he's an awesome guy. Treats you. You have an awesome time with him. Long as you like breathe through your mouth, you have a great time with him. What
we would have to tackle that.
You tackle it?
Yeah. Right. And I will have to be honest with him and tell him that this is.
What about the feet? We bypassed the feet. The feet stink too.
Yeah, but why would your feet stink if you like?
You never met them niggas with some stinky feet?
Not just like coming to my house and taking your shoes off and your feet stink.
I'm just saying. Because I mean, you strike me as a woman who's going to deal with somebody with good hygiene, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you'd be surprised what type of stuff
But
women deal with.
I did have one or two, and their hygiene was awful.
Because I'm telling you right now, you come through rocking with me and your pH balance is off, it's over. It's a wrap.
Did you knock it off?
If somebody came through with bad pH balance,
did you knock her pH off?
No.
Nasty nigga, you might have knocked it off.
Now I'm a nasty nigga.
Not
Don't do
you
that.
Not you per se.
That's you made me gay. Now you making me a nasty, freaky pedophile who likes funky coochie. That's what you doing?
No, but I'm just saying you could have been the problem.
What you mean?
You could have knocked her off.
No, I'm saying from the jump. I gotta tell the story now because now you playing with me. I'm about to tell the story, and I'm not gonna say her name because you probably know her.
Don't say the name.
I want to bad because I ain't gonna do it. But listen, so this is back in Sensation days. You remember Sensations, right? Now you know Sensations was big. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Now you know it's all kinds of smells in Sensation. You got cologne, perfume, alcohol. It's nowhere in the world. So I'm at the bar. So I see her, and I've been wanting her since high school. I'm like, ooh, she looking good tonight. I'm like, you know, I'm trying to holler. So boom, I go over holler. And, you know, she turned to me like this with her legs. And then it hit me.
What?
Oh, man. She had jeans on.
No way.
Yo, it smacked. The smell pimp smack. I'm telling you, I think the gum came out of my mouth when she did this. The gum flew out of my mouth. Yo,
What?
I said, are you kidding?
That's a little bit more than pH.
Yeah,
though,
it's infection.
Todd.
It's infection. But this is the thing, though.
That's green underwear.
Yo, it messed me up because she was pretty in her eyes. I was like, yo, wow, you smell like this? This is wild.
Yeah.
It tore me up.
Yeah.
It told me, and I had to tell my crew, and yeah, I want to say her names, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Don't.
I seen her the other day in the grocery store.
Nah, she gonna know you talking about.
I mean,
You don't stop.
No, I'm just saying.
You must be stopped.
I wait to her. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love.
It's all love. Saying she smells like, you know.
No, I'm just saying she used to.
An
I said
abortion
Sensation
clinic.
days. I didn't say now. That was Sensation days. Maddie.
That don't make it better, Todd.
It was a long time ago, Shoni.
Okay.
You don't beat girls up no more.
No.
You changed. So maybe
Yeah.
she washed better. That's all I'm saying. Maybe she take time. So, man, let me ask you. So if dude got stink breath and his feet stink, can you coach him through? Can you coach Carter him through that?
You're saying to the magnitude of where it smells like it's a condition? No. Like, you can tell when somebody just, missed the one tooth.
Missed the
two.
brushing.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you could work through it. But if somebody's feet stinks consistently, like, I don't care if they're an amazing person, they don't have an amazing hygiene routine. And that's just not something I could go for.
Yeah. So he might not be cool enough to.
I'm not working through that with him.
Yeah, you can't, like, teach him bathing tactics.
I don't need
That's
to
what I'm
teach
saying.
you.
Nobody should come over your house with, like, funky feet.
Yo, you'd be surprised who people be coming, but you'd be surprised. This is another thing, like, for women out there. Stop inviting people over your house when your house is not right. I remember a couple times I got invited over to this one girl house, right? As soon as she opened the door, garbage.
What?
Yeah, garbage just hit me.
Did she tell you to take it out?
I did.
Cause if my garbage was in there and I had some fish or something,
But see,
I'd have
I'm
been
ignorant.
like, take this outside.
So I go, I said, you don't smell that? You don't smell this? I took it out, but it was like 19 bags of garbage in the kitchen.
Oh no,
It's
sir.
crazy. But you would never think she Gucci'd out and all that nice car. What's wrong with us? Why are we like this? But you're not like this. I was just at the party at your house. You want to tell the people what happened that night?
No.
At your birthday?
No.
All right. You don't want to tell them what you told me?
No.
Or showed me?
No.
All right, cool. All right. You don't think it'd be good for the pod numbers?
No.
We're trying to do
Absolutely
stuff better for the viewers.
Not at my expense, you won't.
Entertainment. Can I show in the picture?
No.
All right, cool. All right.
Nice whole.
No, we had a good time, though. We had a good time. Good time. Drinks was flowing. Great night. Great night. Girl, food was good. Who did the food? Give him a shout out.
Rich.
I
Highly
need,
flavored.
like, so what? I need some of that. The pause.
He
food.
cooks my food for my parties all the time.
Yo, was that tuna salad or was it potato? What was that? Potato salad, tuna. What was that salad?
My sister made that tuna salad.
Oh, that was fire.
Yeah.
Tell her I need some. I need some of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that. And he made the rice.
Yep.
That rice. Was,
Did you get the corn, or the corn was gone by the time you got?
Corn was gone.
Oh my God! I don't know what kind
he made
of
the fish
crack
too?
he made in it. Yes.
Fish was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rocks with him. So he cooked. So he got like a
It's
restaurant.
called Highly Flavored.
Word?
On Instagram.
Okay, yeah, I rocks with him.
Flavored.
Yo, give him like his number. Like give him a shout out.
His
you
Instagram
said he
is
coming out here?
Highly Flavored. Richard Keefe.
You got him coming up
Highly
here?
Flavored. Yeah.
right,
He's
when?
coming up here.
Yo, you keep talking about you bringing guests.
Maybe
They'll
I
never
can
show
tell
up.
him to bring some food when he comes.
So we can eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell him that.
Word. Yeah, man. All right. I think we got time for maybe one more. Let me see if I can.
Not no conspiracy, AI, nothing.
Don't tell me what to do. Okay.
Lord.
Did you see Bill Gates was caught in them files for some nasty work? Like so the Epstein dude set him up with some Russian chicks that he had sex with.
That his wife divorced him because of those things.
But my thing is, how nasty can you be to think you're gonna sneak STD medicine in her drink because you got to take that for like a week straight, right? So a week straight he was just going, and you don't think she was going to taste that? What's you going to put in there? Her cup of Joe water?
That's a new level of...
That's just wicked.
Like, yeah, that's just dumb. That's just dumb.
Yo. Yeah, that was nasty work. Very nasty work. Well, listen, we're coming to an end of another one. You know what I'm about to shout out right now. Tylermurray.com. Where if you need your R&B needs met, it's there for you. If you need your inspirational gospel needs met, it's there for you. I have another album that I'm dropping March 26th. It's amazing. It's called Heartbreak. It's going to be 8 songs. Yeah, it's going to be a shorter project. Love has 21 though. All right, it's $9.99. I'm tired of y'all playing with me. A lot of y'all be going to my inbox saying, "What's up, Ty? How you been?" Go to TylerMurray.com. Don't even inbox me no more. Don't even talk to me until you go to TylerMurray.com, as a matter of fact. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want until I see, and I can see who's purchasing, because I can see it on my website. I can see exactly. So when you lying to me, telling me you bought it when I know you didn't, 'cause I can see exactly. Stop playing with me.
I bought it when it was $14.99.
I think you lying. Did you buy Love yet?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Love.
Yo, this is what I'm talking about right here, man. It be the people in your face every day.
Had the other
it be the people in your Yo, did you come to my listening party?
That was
but I came to your party though, didn't I?
That was a scheduling
I came to your party though, didn't I? I showed up, didn't I? Yeah. Because I love you.
Stop living in the past.
Because I love you. That's why I showed up.
I would have been there if you'd have given me the right dates and not mixed up other dates.
All right, whatever. Where you at, Shawnee?
Everybody, please go buy this album, Love.
Does your whole family have it yet?
I told them.
You're lying.
I reposted it. I always repost your albums and your songs.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Give me credit.
I'm trying. You make it hard. Where you at?
What am I supposed to be doing right now?
Where you at? What's your handle? Where you at?
Johnny 2Ice10 on IG and The Vision Podcast 24 on IG.
You need to do a better job on our page, by the way. All right.
Hater.
What's up with you, Maddie? You on social media? You want any people following you or not? Want to tell the people where you at?
At Marketing the Abstract Way on Instagram.
Damn. That's where we at. This is another one down the drain.
And the Pod Hub Plus.
Okay. My man Mel.
Yeah.
We here. Now we're gone. Peace.